What's up, my achievement hunters? May and Blizz. We're playing Cocoon for the full 1000G. It's available on Xbox Game Pass, so if you've got that chappy, you can pick this up. This game can get confusing with its multiple nesting worlds, but don't worry, follow along and we'll cop that 1000G in around 2 hours. So let's get started. So first off, you want to head straight down from where you spawn in. We're going to head down this ramp, and then down here we can activate this switch to create another ramp for us to go down. And then we want to head over to the right hand side. And then we're going to activate this switch with the A button, go through the gate, and then we're going to hold the A button to grab this object and drag it over to the right hand side. That will create this platform, activate the switch on the platform to get across. And then hit this switch to move the platform over to the right hand side, and then we're going to hit it again to move it back over to the left hand side and leave the platform. Doing that will allow us to take this top platform over to the left hand side. We can then press and hold the A button to take this lift to the top, and then make your way round to the top left. Once you come to this area, walk over the 3 symbols to turn them to white. That will activate this teleporter in the middle. Press and hold the A button to use it, and that will teleport us out of the orange world that we were in. You'll have a small cutscene with this boss / guardian of this orange world, and once that's done, you can pick up the orb and head down. Head over to the right hand side, up the steps, and then place the orb on this plate. That will activate this bridge. We can head up these steps and activate this switch. This will allow us to get the orb over to that section. So pick up the orb, and then head over to the platform, activate the switch to get across. So once you get here, to open this door, we need to head up the stairs onto the right hand side, place the orb in this chute, and that will open the door for us. So pick up the orb from the plate and take it over to the left hand side, up the steps here, and we're going to place it into this chute. Then stand on this pressure plate to move the connected pipe to allow the orb to flow through, then the second pressure plate, and then we're going to race the orb down the stairs to this final plate. Getting the orb to the end of the pipe will activate this bridge, head across, pick up the orb, and place it onto this plate on the right hand side. You want to time picking up the orb so the connecting doors are in the middle of the path, and you want to do the same with the plate on the left hand side. Once through, hold the A button on the launch pad and then place the orb on the top left platform. This will take you to the upper section where we have a puzzle. We have to walk over the symbols in a particular order. The order from left to right is 2, 5, 4, 1, 3, and this will spawn a light friend for us, which acts as a key. When the marking on the floor is illuminated, press and hold the A button to release it. So now we're going to head back to the platform, and our light friend will lower these pillars for us, pick up the orb to move the platform back to the lower section, and place the orb on this plate to lower the shell of this cocoon. We're going to place the orb in the center of this cocoon to open a gate to the orange world, and then we're going to press and hold the A button in the puddle to travel to that world. Our light friend can lower these pillars for us now, and then taking this path we can head towards this pod on the right hand side, to which when our light friend heads on inside, it opens the gates in front of us. So now cross this bridge and head up, and then we're going to head down to the left hand side here, and then up. And then we're going to press and hold A to interact with this movable bridge. We're going to drag him down to form a bridge for us to cross. So you'll want to let go here. So once you've done that, we're going to head across the bridge and then use the launch pad. And then we're going to press and hold the A button to interact with this object to head up. And then we can head all the way to the left hand side here to find our first Ancestor collectible. Press and hold the A button on the marking on the ground to get you the Off the Beaten Path achievement for 50 gamer score. There are 11 moon ancestors in the game, and you get an achievement for releasing each one. Head up the stairs and across the bridge to face the boss / guardian of this world. Now here then, when you see the ground rumbling like this, you can press the A button to reveal a bomb, and then you can press the A button to pick it up, and then A button again to detonate it. And we do need to be somewhat close to the boss when we detonate it so he takes damage. But the idea here is what you want to do is run in a circular motion close to the edge of the platform to avoid his charge attacks while looking out for that rumbling in the ground. So picking up and detonating the bomb when it is safe to do so, and you're going to rinse and repeat that until you get to the second phase. He will also send out his flying minions. Simple enough. Once these land on you, you can press the A button to clear them. The second phase then, we need to avoid these spiky objects until a floating bomb appears. And then when the bomb appears, we're just going to pick it up and detonate it with the A button to defeat him. Once you've defeated him, a new teleporter will appear, and that will take us out of the orange world and will unlock the Pathfinder achievement for 50 gamer score. This also now allows us to use the orange orb's ability, which reveals hidden paths. So pick up the orb and head over to the right hand side to reveal a path. Now we can place this orb onto this plate here and drag the spherical object to the bottom. That will move the starting path to the top. You can then pick up the orb and take that path to find a switch. And we'll want to interact with that switch 3 times to move the path connector below, so it's pointing towards the bottom left. And then we can head back, place the orb onto the plate, drag the spherical object to the top, grab the orb and take the bottom path. Head right and interact with this switch to move the platform to the left, then interact with the switch again and catch the platform while it's moving back over to the right. And then we can use this launch pad and place the orb onto the platform to the lower right. And then we're going to interact with the switch to move the platform, pick up the orb and place it on this plate to open the door. And then head on through. To the left, we can drag this movable pillar all the way over to the right hand side. And then as soon as you let go, pass underneath the pipe, drag the other movable pillar to the left. And then let go as the left pillar reaches the same distance from the pressure plate as the one you're holding. That'll power this switch for us to activate it. Head on up to be introduced to the boss/guardian of the green world, and after that small cutscene we can pick up the green orb and take it back the way we came. Now we're going to place it onto the platform plate, pick up the orange orb and interact with the switch to move the platform. Now we are here, we can place both of the orbs onto the plates to open this shell. Once it's open, we're going to place the green orb in the center to open a gate to the green world, and then before entering, we're going to pick up the orange orb to take that with us. So take the orange orb over to the platform located to the right, and then we're coming up to a section where we need our light friend to continue. So we're going to go through the teleporter with the orange orb and replace the currently open green gate with the orange gate. So pick up the green orb and take that into the orange world, and then we're going to set the orb down on the plate to the left to activate a bridge, head across to another puzzle. The combination to this puzzle is 5, 1, 4, 2, 3, and then this will spawn another light friend. And then like before, when the symbol on the floor is illuminated, press and hold the A button to release him. So now we're going to head back into the green world. So head back across the platform, take the green orb through the teleporter, switch the gates around so we are taking the orange orb through the green world. Head up and have your light friend lower the pillars, and then when you're on this revealed path you'll want to take the path to the left. And then we're going to head up this ramp and we're going to press and hold the A button on the marking on the ground, and this will be the Moon Ancestor number 2 collected for the Mariner's Branch achievement for another 50 gamer score. So now back up and to the right through this goo barrier, this will trap your light friend. We're going to place the orb onto this plate to move the barrier, head to the left to release your light friend, back over to the right avoiding the goo barrier, picking up the orb and successfully getting our light friend to the end to lower the pillars. Keep heading right and we will again need to get our light friend past this goo barrier. We're going to drop our orb onto this plate and rush back and go through the teleporter. You'll see the goo barrier go by in the gates puddle. Once it's passed, head back through the teleporter, pick up the orb and head up to deliver the light friend to the bod to open the door. Head through and then up, and then we're going to interact with the switch 3 times so the path connector is pointing towards the bottom left. Follow this one-way path all the way to the end, and then we're going to head up and you'll come across another Moon Ancestor we can release for the Mesh Network achievement for another 50 Gs. We're now good to head back to the switch. So interact with the switch another 3 times to point the path connector to the top left, and then we're going to take that path to the floor above. We're going to place the orb onto the plate until the barrier fully opens, then take your orb through the barrier before it closes. And then to the right we can place the orb in this chute. This allows us to get through this tight gap. We can pick up the orb on the other side. Similar thing here then, we're going to go through the teleporter, set the orb down onto a plate. We're going to head back through the teleporter to head through this tight gap, and then we're going to go and pick up our orange orb again, back through the teleporter. Once you've done that, we're going to follow the left-hand path down then. We're going to place the orb down and move the spherical object to the end to rotate this platform. Pick up the orb and head left, up the stairs, and then we're going to interact with the launch pad. And then here then we're going to place our orb down here to activate this bridge to meet the green world boss. For this boss we need to interact with the glowing red bomb, which acts as a water jetpack. Maneuver yourself above the boss and press the A button to drop the bomb onto him. You'll need to then locate the next red bomb. Once located, entice the boss to charge attack into the direction of the red bomb to release it. And then you'll need to dodge the boss's projectiles by positioning yourself as far away from the boss as possible. Once the boss is settled down to the ground, head above him, press the A button to drop the bomb again. And then you'll just rinse and repeat that. This last boss phase then, avoid being hit by the spinning boss by hugging the wall, and then we're going to head through one of the openings in the wall to progress towards the bomb. For me, I was able to obtain the bomb after the boss took down the second wall. Depending on the path you took, you may have to wait for the boss to destroy some more walls. So for this next section then, we need to avoid some projectiles. Here I would recommend hugging the wall and moving towards the opening of those projectiles. After that, drop the bomb on that sucker to end the fight. And then we can use the teleporter and you'll get the fundamental changes achievement for 45 gamer score. And we'll also get the green orbs ability where we can traverse through green platforms. So pick up the green orb, head to the transparent platform, press the A button on the platform to switch it to a solid, taking you to the upper level. This will also turn all other transparent platforms to a solid, and solid platforms to transparent. Now place this orb on this platform to take us up a level, and then continue switching the platform until you reach this area with some stairs. We're going to head down and up this ramp, press and hold the A button on the marking on the ground to release the Moon Ancestor to net you the end of the line achievement for 50 gamer score. Once you've done that, we're going to head back to the platform, interact with it twice to head right, and then here we need to place the orb on this plate to move the transparent platform all the way to the left. We then need to quickly pick up the orb and interact with the platform to the left to stop the other platform. Interact with this platform down here, quickly head up to the moving platform and interact with it again to get to the higher ground. So carry on heading up then, up the stairs, and you'll want to interact with the solid platform twice to reach this switch. Interact with it to open the doors, head back to the platform and interact with it twice again. We then need to change the order, so head down the stairs, interact with the transparent platform, back down the stairs, interact with the new transparent platform, and that will take you to the entrance. Up here then, use the launch pad, place the orb onto the plate to lower the shell, place the orb in the center to open a gate to the green world, and then we can retrieve the orange orb left inside. And now we're going to replace the gate with the orange orb, making sure you take the green orb through to the orange world. So here then, we're going to place the orb down on the closest plate, head back through the teleporter, and then now we can use the orange orb to get across the path to the right, while also taking the green orb with us. So now we're going to need our green orb again, so open up the shell, open a gate to the orange world, retrieve the green orb, head back up the platform to the right. We're going to hit the switch, head back down and place the orb onto the platform that has just arrived. Pick up the orange orb and hit the platform switch. Now you can see that we need a light friend to clear the path to the right, so to do that we need to place the orb onto the plate in the top left to activate the bridge, grab the green orb and switch it with the orange orb, and then head left on this revealed path. The sequence this time is 2, 4, 3, 1, 5, and then to the left is where the symbol is located to release him. Now we can head back and lower the pillars and head onto the new platform with both orbs. And then here then we are going to place both orbs down to lower the shell. And this time we're going to head into the green world with the orange orb. So open the gate to the green world and head through with the orange orb. And then we're going to head right. then down and to the right, over this teleporter to the right, and then we're going to lower these pillars to use the launch pad. Here we want to head right and up and use the launch pad. We need to press the A button when you're over the top of the chute to drop the orb into it. We can then quickly collect our light friend from the symbol, head down to the right, now avoiding the movable goo barriers thanks to the orange orb landing on that plate. We can now head up, interact with this switch to move the platform, pick up our orb and head back. Now take the revealed path up to the left and round, take a right here to get to the platform above and use the launch pad. Now take the path to the right across the teleporter and place the orange orb down on this plate. We can then go top right, entice the goo barrier to move towards us and use the launch pad to propel ourselves and our light friend over the goo barrier. We can then head to the right to deliver our light friend to the pod. Head on up to be introduced to the boss/guardian of the purple world. After that small cutscene, we can pick up the purple orb and take it back to the teleporter. Place the orb down, head back through into the green world to fetch the orange orb. We're then going to open the gate to the purple world and take the green orb through it. I only just discovered that you can switch the orb directly on the gate, but anywho. We're going to head down in the purple world and drop the green orb into this chute, and then we're going to head back through this large pod to the right. And the green orb will land on a plate that activates a bridge for us. Head through this large pod to go and fetch the green orb. To the right and up is another chute that we need to use. We can now head through this tight gap, and then this second gap. Up here we can retrieve the green orb. Take it onto this platform and interact with the marking on the ground. This friend will follow us with any orb we put on him. So make your way over to the right hand side, you'll find this deactivated switch. Our friend will activate it for us, so hit that switch and that will send our friend and the orb through that pipe. We're going to head left to this draggable sphere to move our friend over to the left. Once he's across, we can head left to this large locked pod, which our friend will unlock for us. So pick up the orb, head inside and hit the switch. We can then head down and to the left. You can see this platform needs 2 orbs, so place the green orb onto it, and then we're going to head through the teleporter to grab the orange orb. Place that onto the platform, hit the switch to activate it. This platform will take you to the lower ground. Once landed, we will want to follow the floating orange orb as we need it. Once that's available, grab it and head down to the right. Place the orb in this chute to the right and head up the stairs, through the gap and down the other side. Pick up the orb from the other side and place it onto this platform. Place it down to get another walkable friend. So now we're going to head back, stand on this pressure plate to form a bridge for our friend to cross. And then before proceeding, we can head down this path here to find another moon ancestor that needs releasing. Stand by this pressure plate. Once your friend is standing on the plate, remove the orb from him to keep him there. And then we're going to stand on the other pressure plate opposite. This will gain us access to the platform to release the moon ancestor. Once you've released him, that will get you the Skin Deep achievement for 50 gamer score. So once you've got that achievement, set the orb back down on your friend and we're going to head back. Similar thing here then, we're going to remove the orb from our friend to set him down on this pressure plate to form a bridge. Now we can head across that bridge and hit the switch to lower those pillars. Give the orb back to our friend and head back to the left. We'll have to move slowly here to avoid falling through the revealed path. Walk up and left slightly to return our friend to this platform. Pick up the orb when available and head left. So across this revealed path and chuck the orb into this chute, through the tight gap and head over to the green orb to pick that up. Head to the left and interact with this transparent platform to head up, and you can see the orange orb landed on a walker friend below. Interact with the solid platform and then interact with it again, making sure our walker friend has been raised by the platform. Interact with this platform, then once again when the walker is in the middle. Once the walker stood next to us, interact with it once more. And then we're going to head across the bridge onto the solid platform bottom right. We're then going to head across the revealed path. Again, move slowly to stop yourself falling through. Back to the platform then, place the green orb onto the walker attached to the platform already, and then the other walker will attach itself, to which we can now hit the switch in the middle to be taken to a new area. After that little cutscene of being taken to the new area, we need to grab the orange orb and head through the teleporter, set the orb down, head back through the teleporter and pick up the green orb. We can now continue without leaving the orange orb behind. Use the green platforms to continue, and then head through the teleporter. We now need the green orb inside the orange world. So open a gate to the orange world, pick up the green orb, and head on through, and set that down. And then we're going to head back, open a gate to the purple world, and head through with the orange orb. So take the revealed path to the right, set the orb down on this plate to lower the shell, open a gate to the orange world, and fetch the green orb from within it. Once back, use the green transparent platform to head up to locate another puzzle. The sequence to this puzzle is 4, 5, 3, 2, 1, and that will release a light friend as usual. So head back to the teleporter, switch the gates as we'll need to go through into the green world, and then head right and release your light friend. We're going to take him over here to lower these pillars, and then we have a goo barrier to get our light friend past. To do this, we are going to go into the green world, purposely get your light friend caught by this goo barrier top right, head back through the teleporter, pick up the green orb, and then we can head through the goo barrier with our light friend inside the orb. So pop the orb down on this plate to open the shell, place the orb in the center to open a gate to the green world, head inside and release your light friend from the marking on the right. We can then head back through the teleporter, pick up the orb and use him to lower the pillars to the right, as well as dropping him off to the pod above. Place the orb down here. We'll need the orange orb as well to open this door, so head back, pick it up, place it down to open the door. Once open, we're going to head straight up. We need to launch pad both of our walking friends into the new area. We do that by hitting the switch located next to each launch pad. Once you've done that, they will stand on some pressure plates to form a bridge for us. Head across the bridge and hug the right hand wall till you come across these stairs. Up the stairs we can release another moon ancestor for the different destinations achievement for 50 gamer score. After you have that achievement, we can reunite with our walker friends, head over the teleporter, and our walkers will activate a bridge for us to head towards the purple boss. So this object we can use to teleport ourselves to the other purple light it projects opposite from us. We will need to walk into these plant-like objects to defeat the boss. A good strategy for this boss is to try and stand on the divider of two platforms when possible, as well as making sure the teleporter light is always sitting on a platform you can quickly teleport to. So platforms will pulsate with blue, indicating that the boss will ground slam these platforms, so be sure you are not standing on those. He also summons a tornado ability to a particular platform, ensure you stay away from that as well. But for the most part, you really want to take advantage of the teleporting ability to quickly change platforms, as you won't be able to outrun the boss on foot. So for this phase, the platforms that have red on them slow you down, so again, really take advantage of using that teleporting, and if you can stand in between two platforms, it will reduce the amount of time you spend on that red grass. So for the final phase then, when the plant-like object appears, we're going to leave it. You must only walk into that plant when the boss's yellowy orange shield is down. You can see I had an opportunity here, but I missed it. So what I'm going to do is wait for another opportunity when his shields are down, which is now, and that will end the boss fight. Head through the teleporter and you'll get the From There to Here achievement for 55 gamer score, as well as unlocking the purple orbs ability, which is basically we can retrieve the purple orb from any purple object that we pick up. You'll see how this works as we move on. Now we can collect any of these purple objects to get the purple orb, place it on this plate to head across. You can find another purple object located in the bottom left, so pick that up, place that onto the plate above to open the gate. Pick up this object to head through, place it down and fetch another orb top right. Set that down on the plate opposite, and then we're going to head across the bridge, and then use the launch pad. In this section, interact with the draggable sphere, using it as a joystick to maneuver the purple object above. Maneuver it to the lower platform so we can grab it and place it on the plate to lower the platform. We then want to use the joystick again to move the object onto the platform and interact with the object to remove the orb from the plate. And then take the orb all the way around to the plate you can see on the right. This will activate the launch pad, so head to the launch pad and pick up the purple object to deactivate the launch pad to get flung to the other side. Up the stairs and place the orb onto this plate to create a bridge. And then we're going to head across that bridge and follow the path. We then have a new joystick we can use. We're going to move the purple object all the way around to the center of the platform, you can see just above us. We can then hit the switch, which will propel the purple object up to us. Be sure to be quick, head to the edge to grab it mid-air. And you're going to take this orb over to the plate near the joystick. We then need to hit the switch again to lower the platform, as we need to relocate the purple object. So back on the joystick and take the purple object back to this position on the right hand side. We are now ready to use this switch and take this platform down. Pick up the new purple orb and attempt to head down. This creature / drone type thing will nab the orb from us, which is fine. Grab another orb and head through. Place the orb onto this plate and hit the switch. We will need to grab an orb from this structure, as we will need it in the next area. Place it down on this plate here to open the doors. Here then, head to the joystick and maneuver the purple object to the platform with the drone. Head down there, hit the switch to lower the platform, and head back to the joystick to move the purple object onto the platform. Once you've done that, you'll want to hit the switch again so the drone nabs it. Quickly head up the stairs and ready yourself on the platform here. The drone will place the orb onto the plate for us, which raises the platform. Head right and grab another orb, place that onto the plate and head all the way up. Place an orb onto the plate to lower the shell, and another in the center to open a gate. And we're going to head through to the purple world. We need all 3 orbs for the platform above. So retrieve both orbs and take them to the platform. Once you have all 3 orbs on the platform, hit the switch for a small cutscene to another new area. Once at the new area, grab the orange orb and head to the left on the revealed path. Head down to the switch and interact with it 3 times to move the path connector so it's pointing towards the bottom left. And then we're going to interact with both of the launch pads. Then hit the switch on this platform to head to the lower ground. Here we can head on through this large pipe, then to the left. Place the orb onto this plate to create a ramp for us to this moon ancestor. Release him for the Conduit achievement for 50 gamer score. We are then going to navigate back through the large pipe and up. Place the orb on this marking on the ground to get a walker friend, and then we're going to head back up the stairs on the right, take the revealed path, taking it slow so you don't fall through, and then we're going to line up the walker with the pressure plate below and remove the orb from him, and then quickly head through the gate. Hit this switch and give the orb back to the walker. We're then going to head back up the stairs to the platform above. The orb will get nabbed by whatever this thing is. It will dangle the orb for us to grab onto, and a small cutscene taking us back to the area where we started. Now let's move on to the green orb. Pick that chap up and head right. Interact with the green platform 3 times and drop the orb into this chute. Head through the tight gap and pick up the orb from the pipe to the left. Interact with this green platform, head up the stairs and chuck the orb into this chute. We're going to follow the pipe, head through this gap and pick up the orb from the other side. Place the orb onto this marking to get a walker, have him follow you and stand on this launch pad, and then remove the orb and chuck it down this chute and hit the switch below, and that will get the walker and the orb to the lower level. And now we're going to head down to them, place the orb onto the walker and head left. Have both of you stand onto this platform, remove the orb and interact with the platform to lower yourselves. Place the orb back onto the walker, have him sit on this pressure plate and remove the orb. We're going to take the green platform back up, head back down to the walker, and we are now able to take this left green platform to the top with our walker. Head to the platform above to have the orb nabbed by this thing again, grab the dingle dangle and get taken back to the beginning. Now for the purple orb, we're going to head up through this tight gap, pick up the purple orb from the left hand side and place it onto this plate. Head onto this platform and pick up the orb to make the platform go up. The walker is located over the right hand side here, and now we have a time sequence. So have the walker follow you to this launch pad and remove the orb. Place the orb onto this plate to head through this gap, and now we're going to pick up another orb, use the launch pad and drop the orb mid-air onto the walker. And as soon as that walker is over that pressure plate, pick up another orb and head through the gate. Head around to the right and hit the switch to create a ramp for our walker, chuck an orb on him then and have him follow you up the ramp and to the platform above. Have the orb be nabbed again and grab the orb to be taken back. Now we have all three, we want to drag the spherical object to reveal another teleporter, head through the teleporter and we will discover that we were inside the white world all along. After the encounter with the white world boss / guardian, pick up the orb and head down and to the right. Use both of these launch pads to head across some gaps and then follow and hug the path down to come across another area to retrieve a light friend. The sequence here is 3, 2, 4, 1, 5. Head up from here and place the orb down onto this plate, and the light friend can be released from the marking just above. Pick up the orb and head up to lower these pillars. Up these two lots of stairs, place the orb onto the plate to lower the shell, and then we're going to place the orb into the center and head into the white world. Head up and return the light friend to the pod to open the doors. Proceed up and use the switch on this platform. Over this teleporter and a yellow orb will be available. Pick that up to shoot yourself across into this arena boss fight. Now for this boss we can press and hold the A button with the yellow orb to glide across the red grass to avoid being slowed and destroying the yellow crystals. Now we want to glide around the outer circles to keep your distance from the boss. And what we need to look out for is a circle with a shade of yellow on it. Stand on that circle to entice the boss to attack it, avoid the attack, and as soon as his leg is encased in the yellow goo, glide into it to destroy his leg. And we're going to rinse and repeat that. Then there will be these wave attacks, we need to simply glide over them to avoid them. So just time your jumps to glide over the waves onto other circles, looking out for that yellow circle. Entice him to attack them, encase his leg in goo and glide into them to destroy it. After destroying his last leg, that will be him defeated. We can head through the teleporter and you'll get the This Has Potential achievement for 65 game score. This will also unlock the White Orb's ability, which allows us to shoot while holding the orb. Pick up the white orb and stand on each white circle and shoot their respective black crystals with the A button. Once you've done that to all three, the platform will move up to higher ground. Take the path to the right, stand on the white circle and shoot the crystal to lower the pillars. Head up, stand on this white circle, shoot the panel to deflect the shot towards the crystal to lower the next lot of pillars. Head up again and to the left, hit the switch to lower the panel, and this enables us to shoot from the white circle, deflecting off the panel and hitting the crystal. Hit the switch again to raise the panel and head to the right. Stand on this white circle, shoot to the left towards the panel, and head onto the platform above, waiting for the bullet to deflect back to the crystal that was behind us. Head up again and place the orb onto this stand where this boss will extract the orbs from within the white world. After that cutscene, the platform will take us to this area. Place the orb onto the plate to the left. In the center of these panels, we will need to hit this switch twice. Hit it when the bullet is just past the top left panel, and again when the bullet hits the top right panel. This will trap the bullet in the middle. We can now pick up the orb from the left and head back to the switch. As soon as the bullet hits the top right panel, press the switch to lower the top panels and head to the platform above. The bullet will then be directed to the crystal, raising the platform for us. Use the circle to shoot the associated crystal and lower the pillars. Hold the A button on this marking to create a platform to our left, and then head to the platform. Use the circle to shoot the crystal, and you'll be brought up to this minigame, where we need to shoot all the crystals in a given time. For these crystals, aim and shoot where the crystals are going to be, rather than where they are, to hit them. Hitting them all will advance you up a level to shoot more crystals with slightly higher difficulty. Once you have shot all of the crystals, you will be brought face to face with this boss. Press the A button to send a shot towards the boss. This will take us back and the boss will hand over the green orb to us. Pick it up and interact with the pad you're standing on to warp us to the next area. You'll come to this shell, which is automatically lowering. Place the green orb inside the center and take the white orb to the right on this auto turret plate. Head inside the green world. To the left, we can now take this platform up. Use the launch pad. Head up and go through the teleporter. We are then going to place the white orb on the left auto turret. Head back into the green world, to which we can now take the top platform up. Head up and through this teleporter. Before relocating the white orb, we are going to take it through to the green world. Head up with it. On this white circle, shoot the crystals in the following order: up, down, left, right, and that will reveal this platform with a marking to release a moon Ancestor for the Cryptographer achievement for 50 gamer score. Head back through the teleporter, place the white orb onto the auto turret above the gate. Back into the green world, we can now take the platform over to the left. Up the stairs. Hit this switch to relocate the teleporter in the middle, then head through it. Head left, up this rotating green platform, through the gap and across the launch pad. We can then head right and interact with this switch to lower the platform, and then head into the green world quickly, hit the switch to move the teleporter to the right and head back through it. We are then going to take the green orb to the plate on the platform up from us, then grab the white orb and hit the switch. Head on the white circle on the right, shoot the green orb which will turn the green platform to transparent, then shoot it again, and then stand on the platform to get taken up. Use the white circle here to shoot the crystal to create a ramp for us, and then interact with this marking on the ground to create a platform to our left. Before heading to that platform, we need our green orb, so head down, place the white orb on this plate, head across and grab the green orb. We can now place this green orb onto the plate on the loop platform, head back to grab the white orb and use the white circle to shoot the crystal. Another minigame similar to before, this time the crystals will only move when you shoot, so shoot where the crystals are going to be to proceed. Once you have shot all of the crystals, you will be brought face to face with the boss again. We're going to press the A button to send a shot towards him. This time, he will deflect it back to you. As soon as the shot is about to hit you, we must use the A button again to deflect it back. We do this until he loses. We will be taken back once again, where he will give us the orange orb, pick it up, and interact with the pad you're standing on to warp us to the next area. In the next area, this shell will automatically lower like the one before. We're going to place the orange orb in the center, pick up the white orb, and take it through. Stand on the white circle to the right and shoot the crystal to bring a platform towards you. Hit the switch on the platform, and then we're going to head down and place the white orb onto this platform. And then we're going to head back up through the teleporter and grab the green orb and head back through. And then before heading down, take the green platforms up to release another Moon Ancestor for the space between the stars achievement for 50 gamer score. This is where my game decided to silently pop the achievements rather than display them on screen, so apologies for that. We're going to place the white orb on the platform and hit the switch. The platform will take you here. We need to take both orbs to unlock the doors above. These doors open a gate to the white world. Before heading through, take the white orb over to the left hand side, place it onto the platform and hit the switch. And that will move it over to the left hand side. Now we can head through the gate, up and to the left, over the launch pad and through the teleporter. This takes us out of the white world, which is on the platform we sent over to the left hand side. So we can pick up the white orb. Before heading left, we can head up and we can find another Moon Ancestor that needs to be released for the A perspective on Things achievement for 60 gamer score. Now we can head back down and to the left, use the white circle to shoot the associated crystal to lower the pillars, head down and use the launch pad. Walk over the teleporter to activate it and place the orb on the plate top right and head over the bridge. Pick up the green orb and take it bottom left, switch it with the white orb to keep the bridge activated, and then we're going to go through the teleporter with the white orb. Place it on the platform to the right and hit the switch below. And you can probably tell what we're going to do next. We're going to head back through the gate and head up through the gate doors into the white world, up and to the left, over the launch pad, through the teleporter to now gain access to this area. Now we're going to grab the white orb, stand on the white circle and shoot the crystal to the left to create a ramp. Set the orb down on this plate to lower the shell, and head down the ramp to pick up the orange orb and head back. Place the orange orb in the center, head through and pick up the green orb and head back through the teleporter. So now we're going to switch the gate, so we have the gate to the green world open, pick up the white orb and place it onto the auto turret plate above, and then head through to the green world. We're going to hit the switch to relocate the teleporter to the middle, and then head back through, and this will then rotate the green platform top left. Grab the orange orb and head on it. Take the revealed path down and to the right, hit the switch to lower the pillars to access the next revealable path. So now we are going to head back down. We need to put both orbs inside the orange world so we can take all of the orbs with us. So switch the gates, so you're taking the green orb into the orange world and place that down on a plate. Head back, pick up the white orb, take that through and place that on the other plate. So now we are good to pick up the orange orb and take that on the revealed path. Place the orb onto the plate to lower the shell, place it in the center, head through and pick up the white orb. Take the orb down and to the right to shoot the crystal from the white circle to lower the pillars. We can then shut this down on the top right auto turret. Head back through the teleporter, pick up the green orb and take it back through. And now we're going to switch the gates, head into the green world and hit the switch so the teleporter is on the left. And then we're going to head back through again, switch the gates and place the green orb down on a plate in the orange world, back through the teleporter, pick up the orange orb and take it across the path. Set it down on this plate and stand on the green platform. Once you're up, head left and interact with the switch to create a ramp for us. Then we're going to head back the way you came. Over the right hand side we need to pick up the orb. Open a gate to the orange world, take the white orb through to that world and set it down on a plate and head back. We are then good again to take the orange orb, up the ramp and across the revealed path. We're really close to completing the game now guys, so just push on through. We're going to head up the stairs and place the orb on the plate to lower the shell. Place the orb in the center and go through to the orange world. We're going to pick up the white orb and take it back through and place it onto the auto turret plate to the right. And now back through the orange world, we're going to fetch the green orb and replace the orange gate with the green. Now head inside the green world and interact with the switch twice, moving the teleporter over to the right. Head back through the teleporter, switch the gates once more, take the green orb inside the orange world and make sure to place it on the plate on the left hand side. Head back again, switch the gate to the white and take the orange orb through it. We are then going to head down and left on the revealed path. Head up, then right, and place the orb on this plate left of the teleporter. Now head back to the teleporter, pick up the white orb, head down onto the white circle and shoot the associated crystal to use the ramp on the left. Place the orb onto this auto turret plate which shoots at the panel deflecting back at itself. That will turn the green platform to transparent. I did get a little eager here, we need to send another bullet into the white world so the green platform turns to a solid. So do that and make sure you're standing on the platform ready. Once up, stand on the white circle and shoot the crystal to lower the pillars. Head up the stairs and we have another relatively complex task. Stand on the white circle and shoot to the left. Quickly place the orb onto the launch pad and hit the switch just as the bullet is heading back to the left. We're going to pick up the orb and stand on the green platform to be sent up to the upper level. We're going to place the orb down on this plate to lower the shell. Place the orb in the center and head through to the white world. We're going to head through this tight gap on the left and pick up the orange orb. Take it back across the revealed path back to the teleporter. And now we're going to switch the gates and head through to the orange world. Pick up the green orb and head back. We can then use the green orb to head up to the green platform. Interact with the marking up here to reveal a platform. Head down the green platform and place the orb onto one of the plates. Head back and grab the orange orb and place that onto another plate. And then we can get the white orb, stand on the white circle and shoot the crystal. We have the same minigame here as before, we just have larger obstacles and faster moving crystals. Once you've shot all of the crystals, we need to keep deflecting the bullet back and forth with the boss until he loses again. Completing that will take us back and the boss will hand over the last purple orb, pick it up, interact with the pad you're standing on to warp us to the next area. Once you get to the next area, you'll get the Daybreak achievement for 100 gamer score. Up the stairs, the shell will automatically lower, place the purple orb in the center, pick up the white orb and head through. Use the white circle on the left and shoot the crystal to have a platform come towards us. Place the orb down onto the platform, head back through the teleporter to fetch the other orbs to place on the rest of the plates on the platform. Once you're done, hit the switch. And then we're going to head up the stairs and we're going to grab the white orb and use the white circle to shoot the crystal to bring over a platform. Place the orb back down, pick up the orange orb and place that onto the new platform, and then we're going to use the white orb again to shoot the crystal to send the platform back over to the left. We're then going to head through the gap on the bridge over to the left hand side, fetch the orange orb from the platform, and then we're going to place it onto the plate to lower the shell. pick it back up, and place it onto the plate above as we want to open this door. And then we're going to head all the way back, and we're going to do the same for the green orb. So pick up the white orb and shoot the crystal to bring the platform back over. Place the green orb onto it, and then shoot the crystal with the white orb again to send it back over. Place the orb down and head back over to the left. Grab the green orb and place it onto the other plate to open the door to the green world. We're then going to grab the orange orb and place that into the center to open a gate to that world. Grab the green orb and head into the orange world. We're going to place the orb down and head back through the teleporter. Pick up the orange orb and head through the doors to the green world. Place the orb down on one of these plates next to the start of this bridge. Head up through this gap, and we're going to use the teleporter to head inside the orange world. Pick up the green orb and head back. We'll jump out of the orange world, then place the green orb on the other plate to form a bridge. Grab the green orb and head across the bridge. Down and to the left, we can interact with this solid green platform to head down. We're going to walk over the teleporter to activate it, head back to the green platform, back up, and place the orb on the plate to this shell. Back across the bridge for the orange orb and set that down on the other plate to lower the shell. We're then going to open a gate to the green world. Because we're already in the green world, this will take us to the last activated teleporter, so pick up the orange orb and head through. Head up the revealed path and activate the switch to create a ramp. We're now going to head back through the teleporter and switch the green orb. Up the left ramp then and up the green platform and use the launch pad. Up the stairs, over the left hand side and down to activate this switch to move the platform over. We're going to place the green orb on the platform and head back to the switch. Go through the teleporter to gain access to that area. Take the green orb over to the left and down, stand on this green platform and interact with it 3 times. You'll be taken to a puzzle to release our final light friend. The sequence here is 1, 5, 3, 2, 4. Once you've released the light friend, head back, lower the pillars and interact with the green platform 3 times again. We're then going to head up through this goo barrier, place the orb down and head back. We're going to release your light friend and head through the teleporter on the left to teleport to the orb, pick it up and carry on up the stairs. Now you're going to chuck this orb down in this well hidden chute, and then we're going to head back to the teleporter to teleport to the orb. Release your light friend once more and then head through the teleporter. Head up and you'll find your final moon ancestor to be released for the Loophole Maneuvers achievement for 60 gamer score. Head down and to the right and use the launch pad. Up the green platform and interact with the switch on the platform. Down the green platform then, chuck the orb onto this plate to lower the shell. Then use the green platform over the right hand side. Up here we need to walk over the teleporter to activate it and then hit the switch. Back down the green platform we can open a gate to the green world. This will take us to the last activated teleporter. So here we're going to lower the pillars and then head back through the teleporter. Now pick up the orb, go back up the right green platform, head down and through the goo barrier. Down the green platform and switch the orbs. We're going to set the orange orb down on a plate and head through the green world. We're then going to head back up, hit the switch to bring the teleporter back to us, release our light friend and head through the teleporter. Now we are going to open a gate to the orange world and take the green orb through it, set it down on a plate and head back. Pick up the orange orb and head to the right, across the bridge and back down through the doors. We're going to set the orb on the platform, head through the gap, and then we're going to use the white orb on the crystal to get the platform over to us. Pick up the orange orb, go up the stairs, lower the pillars and head through the teleporter. Place the orb down, head back through the gate to get the white orb. We are pretty much done now. Just this final part, we need to nest the orbs inside particular worlds which we can use as a key for a door. So we're going to start by opening a gate to the orange world to retrieve the green orb from within it. Next we are going to open a gate to the white world and place the orange orb inside. Back through the teleporter, we are going to now go into the purple world with the white orb. Place that on the plate below and head back. Finally, we are going to go into the green world with the purple orb. Place that on the plate above and head back. Now we are good to pick up the green orb with all of the orbs nested inside. Head up, return our light friend to this pod, and place the orb onto the stand presented in front of us. This will open the door to which you can just follow the path to the end. Just head straight, then up this spiral staircase. Interact with this pad to be warped to the very beginning of the game. Interact with the marking on this structure, and that will be the end of the game with a cutscene, and you'll get the Cosmic Architect achievement for 130 gamer score. I must say I'm glad to be done with this guide. This isn't my favourite of guides. I usually like to create guides that others don't, like my guide for Slayers X on Game Pass. Be sure to check that one out if you haven't yet. Thanks for being absolute legends and getting me to 1600 subscribers. I can only thank you guys by dropping you more guides. Please subscribe if you can for more Game Pass guides. I'm trying to hit 2k by the end of the year. Guys, that was 1000G for Cocoon. You've been amazing. I've been Mayhem. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.